गया है तो। हाँ, yeah, it started. Okay. Okay, so I'll start with Mangalacharan. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। नमो ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे. So thank you so much, like to all the devotees, जिन्होंने like who took out time, from their busy schedules and who came here. So without wasting much time, I will start because I don't think so we have much time. So yes, so I am here to share with you all my Sangam 2024 realizations. So actually for me, it's been maybe 1.5 years in Krishna Bandhus. And I joined Krishna Bandhus in 2022 when I came to Hyderabad. Like I am originally from Mumbai. When I came to Hyderabad, I found this Krishna Bandhus online congregation and I became a part of it. So it's like, even though I am from Maharashtra, I never visited Pandharpur Dham. Our Sangam Yatra took place in Pandharpur Dham. My mom also went, but I don't know whether it was me being unfortunate or, there was something more bigger waiting for me. Like, you all Krishna Bandhus, Guru Maharaj, Prabhuji and Mataji. So suddenly when I joined Krishna Bandhus, I got to know about this Sangam Yatra. And it was my first Yatra with Krishna Bandhus, like first official Yatras. And then we got to know that like from all over the India, there would be like around 500 devotees. So as I was like very new to Krishna Bandhus, so I was thinking, bhai, like 500 devotees. I was quite confused and still like I was trying to process it. Like, how will even Prabhuji and Mataji, manage this many number of devotees? And I was at the same time very excited because I never saw anybody. Like, we all have different sadhana groups. We have so many devotees, like like-minded devotees, our friends. So I never saw them. And I was like so excited that, oh, finally I will meet Prabhuji. Oh, finally I will meet Mataji. And, so many mentors as well. For example, Neetu Mataji. I saw her on Zoom, she used to take Japak lead. So I was like, if she comes to Sangam, I will meet her. So Pandharpur, like the Sangam Yatra, gave us the opportunity to take the association of devotees. So actually, when I started, see, I was in Hyderabad, but during the time of Yatra, I was in Mumbai actually. And I went to Pandharpur from Mumbai, but at the same time, the Sangam Yatra gave me the opportunity to get more closer to His Grace Prabhuji, because from Telangana at that time we were not aware, about all the devotees. So Prabhuji used to know me like from Mumbai. He just said, Nidhi, take the leadership from Telangana state and gather some devotees. So you know what? I can say that like this KB Hyderabad congregation is the best gift which I have got and which you all have got from the Sangam 2024. Only after Sangam 2024, we started, we started to know each other. Like we got to know, oh, there are Krishna Bandhus even in Hyderabad. There are Krishna Bandhus even in Telangana. So actually, this Sangam means Milan. Sangam means when people or when things meet together. So actually, the Sangam Yatra actually brought so many Krishna Bandhus devotee, close together because it's an online congregation. So the motto behind this local congregation is that we can associate, in our cities. So the best thing about Sangam was this KB Hyderabad congregation. And yes, like thanks to all of you and thanks to Prabhuji and Mataji. So now I will come to Sangam. So when I was in the bus, actually in the I was in Solapur. From Solapur we started for Pandharpur. Okay, so the moment I reached Pandharpur, because I have visited Mayapur Dham by the mercy of Prabhuji Mataji and Panchatattva, the moment I stepped down from my bus, when I saw Pandharpur, I was like, this is Mayapur. This is mini Mayapur. For a reason, Guru Maharaj says that it is Bhu Vaikunt. So I was like, it was so beautiful. The the scenic beauty, the climate, and also it was June, the month of June or July something. It was like kind of cloudy, as if it's going to rain so much. And we were thoda sa like little bit far away from the ISKCON Shri Radha Pandrinath temple, and from the from the bus stand we could actually see the ISKCON temple, and it was like completely resembling Mayapur Dham. Like all the Mumbai congregation devotees, we all said the same thing. Are where are we? This is Mayapur. And then we actually went, and Prabhuji Mataji. Can you imagine like 500 devotees, okay, gathering from all over the places? Prabhuji Mataji have never met any one of us offline, okay, offline. It was like first time even for Prabhuji and Mataji, meeting most of the devotees. But the moment we came, the way Prabhuji and Mataji actually welcomed us all and received us, it was so personal. Like Prabhuji and Mataji, matlab Ratnavali Mataji and Sundarbaman Prabhuji were actually giving their personal time, to welcome them. Hey, how are you? Was your means travel and all was good? Did you face any difficulties? Nahi na, like everything was good, right? So I actually never knew, I was like, Arey, yes, Krishna Bandhu is so big. And how will Prabhuji Mataji know me? Means there are so many devotees, and I'm just a tiny speck, in all those devotees. So, but still, the way Prabhuji and Mataji treated me, I felt so personal and as if I know them from many lifetimes. Because, it's said, right? Ki Guru knows us better than any one of us, and Guru is always there with us in all of our lifetimes. So that was the best part, the loving treatment, which we received, like I personally received from Prabhuji and Mataji. So also, like it was the first day, and it started raining very heavily. Like it was raining like anything. Our mandap preparation was going on. Actually, Guru Maharaj, it was a big hall. It is called Kalyan Mandapam. It is a very big hall, and all the decorations and all were going on. And also outside the Mandapam hall, there's a huge poster of Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Loknath Swami Guru Maharaj. And when we came there, we were looking at the picture of Guru Maharaj, and we were just thinking and like future में ऐसा होने वाला है कि yes, Guru Maharaj will be finally coming here. Now it's just the poster, but tomorrow Guru Maharaj would be personally coming here. He would be sitting here in the Kalyan Mandapam hall in front of us. I was still processing. I was like, how can it be possible? Like Guru Maharaj is such an exalted devotee, because I was a neophyte. So I was like, okay, he's a spiritual master. He's a very exalted devotee. He would be very busy. How will, why would he come for us? Like I was thinking this, like, why would someone, take out some time from their very busy schedule? Guru Maharaj is a sannyasi, and the task of sannyasi is to preach, but still Guru Maharaj came for us. It was raining very heavily, and we were just praying to God. We were just praying to Shri Radha Pandrinath, please, 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 Shri Radha Pandrinath, may the rain stop, may the rain stop. Because if the rain doesn't stop, right, everything, whatever we have, whatever the preparations, whatever the decorations we have made, it all would be lost. And also there was no electricity because of so much heavy rains. So we were just praying to Shri Radha Pandrinath, and somehow by the mercy of, because it is a dham, it is a Chintamani dham, whatever you pray, if you are actually praying from your heart, it comes true. So the next day the climate was like so sunny, like you cannot even imagine, like you cannot even say ki, last night it was raining that heavily, okay. So uh, the day came when Guru Maharaj was in front of us. 500 devotees, 500 devotees in the Kalyan Mandapam hall. Guru Maharaj in front of us, and he's actually chanting. I have all like I never ever witnessed this. I have always seen Guru Maharaj chanting on Zoom Mandir, and yes, Zoom Mandir is non-different. Like if you're associating with Guru Maharaj on Zoom Mandir, that's more than enough. But still, there is Vani and then there is Vapu. So physical association as well. So when Guru Maharaj actually was in front of us in real, it was like, okay, okay, my Guru Maharaj is in front of my eyes and I'm able to chant with him. I could actually see him going ecstatic, as we have seen, in Zoom Mandir during Japa, how while chanting, Guru Maharaj gets so ecstatic. And, in all together in a transcendental world, even Ratnavali Mataji, was saying that whenever you see Guru Maharaj, going ecstatic, pranam, like you have to offer him your humble obeisances, because at that time, the moment when Guru Maharaj is in ecstasy, he's actually not in this world. He is actually witnessing the pastimes of Sri Sri Radha Madhav. We have like many of us would be having questions like, why should we come to this yatra? Like before it was in Pandharpur Dham, this time it's in Govardhan, which is Haridas Uparya, the best servant, said by Srimati Radharani. So we would be having questions that why should I come to Dham? You should come to Dham only for this. You should come to Dham to take the association of devotees, especially association of like-minded devotees and such exalted devotees. So the best thing about Sangam 2024 Yatra was the association which I got. Also, in a nectar of instructions, Rupa Goswami instructs us how we should take association, Asat Sangatyaga, and to take association of like-minded devotees. So, yatras like this means this Sangam Yatra gives all of us a chance actually, to witness what it is like, to associate with devotees, to come together when so many devotees from, all the parts of India and also from outside the India. Like this time, there are many devotees who are coming also from outside India, like when so many devotees gather together, it's all love. And as Sangam means Diloka Milan, when all our hearts are actually, uniting, you can feel that love, you can feel that enthusiasm. It's, see, I will, means I saw this, like I observed this, even though like the devotees, the moment they reached, means it's late night, okay, it's very late night, or maybe after a very hectic schedule, like after a very hectic travel, they reached in Pandharpur Dham. Still, there was not even a slightest sign of tiredness or fatigue in them. Like they were so active. They were so active to serve Prabhuji and Mataji. They were so excited and they were so much filled with enthusiasm. So, how does this enthusiasm comes? In normal, in like in our material life, from 9 to 5 job, if you come after a job, you do not have even 1% of energy so that even you can cook for yourself or you can do something. You just want to come home and you just want to relax. But there was something different about Sangam. Okay, devotees were so tired, but the moment they came, they were like, Prabhuji, Mataji, is there any seva for me? Is there any way I can serve you? So, Prabhuji were like, Are, take thoda rest, go, get fresh and all. But devotees were like, no, Prabhuji, we already have so much less time. The Sangam was for just 3 days, So devotees were like, Prabhuji, we just have 3 days. Please tell us now how to serve. Like, what can I do? I'll be very pleased, Prabhuji. So that enthusiasm, it is actually coming because of all the devotees who are around us. We were so much inspired. Like, even if you're tired, after looking at some other devotee, your tiredness, your fatigue, everything will go away, and automatically you will become very enthusiastic. So also, like in Sangam 2024, we got a chance to serve Prabhuji and Mataji through various services. We had like flower plucking seva. There was a big room, like the room which I am sitting in. There was a big room, and we were actually having so much of flowers, and we were plucking it out. We were plucking it out for the welcome of Guru Maharaj, and then. Also, yes, this you would have heard from Ratnavali Mataji. This was the best part, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to witness it ekdom perfectly. The welcome of Guru Maharaj. Matlab, it's it's like I cannot even describe. This is our Kalyan Mandapam hall, okay? This is our Kalyan Mandapam hall. Just 10 or 15 steps away, there's a big Gurukul ashram. Guru Maharaj is staying there, okay? Just 10, 15 steps away. And all the devotees were gathered in so much huge numbers. everybody wearing yellow, like the dress code for Mataji's was a yellow sari or gopi dress, and for Prabhuji's it was like white dhoti and kurta. All the devotees were gathered. There is a trumpet, right? Something called as Shehnai, then conch shells, shank. All the devotees in the Krishna Bandhu's cap, Krishna Bandhu badges, everybody somebody holding that aarti plates, somebody holding that coconut. Matlab, can you imagine just 15 or 10 steps away, Guru Maharaj is there, and the welcome was so grand. Welcome was so grand. Colors, like it was so colorful. Like the moment Guru Maharaj came, we have that colors, right? Holi mein jo colors like we use. So devotees were actually throwing it, and it was so much colorful in the air, so much color in the air. And Guru Maharaj like happily coming very slowly, slowly he's walking, and all the devotees in one line. Prabhuji's at one side, Mataji's at one side, and we had that the person who actually plays that trumpet or something called at Chennai. It was so good. Like I have only seen this kind of grand welcome in Rajasthani marriages, like the marriages which are held in Rajasthan. I have seen such type of grand welcome there and in TV series, but to witness it from my eyes in real, I was like, I was just like looking like this. I didn't even knew how to react or what to do. I was just, I'm not getting that word. I was just like very surprised and I was so shocked. And also at the same time, I was so happy to see my Guru Maharaj like this. Thank you, Srimati Radharani, for sending me into Krishna Bandhus. Krishna Bandhus gave me Prabhuji Mataji. Prabhuji and Mataji gave me my Guru Maharaj. And to see my Guru Maharaj loving Krishna Bandhus to this extent, to see my Guru Maharaj constantly smiling, to see my Guru Maharaj, so much in happiness. I was so much happy and I was also in tears. It was like, it was very beautiful moment. It was very beautiful moment when Guru Maharaj actually stand, in that place of I, and he's actually saying, yes, this is me. I love Krishna Bandhus. Guru Maharaj loves Krishna Bandhus. Then he came and then he did all that Go Puja and all, all those things. And then after that, also, yes, in because it was a yatra, so we also got a chance. Many of the devotees have the dream to go to. I don't know how many of you here have visited Mangla. In Pandharpur Dham. Pandharpur Dham is so merciful. We actually got the opportunity to witness Mangla with Guru Maharaj. It was Guru Maharaj in the altar of Sri Sri Radha and Pandrinath, and he was doing the arti of Sri Sri Radha and Pandrinath, and we are just standing behind the Guru Maharaj, and we are, looking at Guru Maharaj, how he's adoring Sri Sri Radha and Pandrinath, the way he was doing arti, and we were so pleased, like we were all the devotees, because I have visited Mangla, and also because when I was in Mayapur Dham, I had the opportunity to see Guru Maharaj doing Mangla Aarti personally. But every time when you are with Guru Maharaj, it feels new. That's why it's said, right? Krishna is ever fresh. Krishna, matlab, it's you will never feel like old. It's ever fresh. Like even if you are doing it repeatedly, even if there's a loop, you will never feel it old. So the same thing, even though I had witnessed 2 3 Mangla Aartis with Guru Maharaj, even when in Pandharpur I got the opportunity to attend the Mangla Aarti with Guru Maharaj, I was so happy, as if it's my first time seeing my Guru Maharaj doing Mangla Aarti, and I was looking at all other devotees. All the devotees were so happy. They were so pleased, by looking at Guru Maharaj. And then after the Mangla Aarti, again in the temple of Sri Sri Radha and Pandrinath, we got the opportunity to chant with Guru Maharaj, and then also he delivered a lecture. So yes, this was it. And apart from that, I have written some points. Maybe I don't want to miss out on important points. That's why I have written it. You will witness that is so much. Oh, actually, I've covered all the important points. Yes, no. Yes, yeah, right. As I was saying, right, Ki Guru Maharaj is such an exalted devotee. Why he would, take out time from his busy schedule. We had a game with Guru Maharaj. It was like very similar to Kaun Banega Karodpati. Kaun Banega Karodpati. Guru Maharaj was on the stage, and it was Sundar Vaman Prabhuji who was interviewing Guru Maharaj. And it was kind of a rapid fire game. Means Prabhuji will say something, and then Guru Maharaj means Prabhuji will say something, and Guru Maharaj has to say what comes in his mind very first after listening what Prabhuji says. Okay, so 3-4 times electricity went away, and we were so disappointed. We were like, oh my god, this is like such a great opportunity, to see Guru Maharaj, playing game. I was also very scared. I was just looking at Prabhuji ki, oh my god, Prabhuji is in front of Guru Maharaj, and Prabhuji would be like questioning to Guru Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj would be answering. I was like kind of thoda sa surprised and shocked ki, oh, like it was like very something very different for me. And light went away 3-4 times. Still, the devotees, like the moment electricity goes away, all the devotees, 500 devotees, okay, they were like, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So this went on like 2-3 times, and then finally electricity came. So the best question, I think you all know about this, and you would have watched this even on YouTube multiple times. But because I said it's ever fresh, it's evergreen, it doesn't matter however much time we see it or we hear about it. Every time if we hear it or every time if we see it, it's like, yeah, just like very new, very fresh. So Sundar Maman Prabhuji was like, he said to Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, what comes in your mind when you hear of, when you hear, I love you. I'm not remembering whether Guru Maharaj, whether Prabhuji said Krishna. I think Prabhuji said Krishna Bandhus, and then Guru Maharaj said, I love Krishna Bandhus. The moment he said that I love Krishna Bandhus, all the 500 devotees, in that Kalyan Mandapam hall were so happy, so pleased. Everyone was like, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. And, they actually said, we love you, Guru Maharaj, we love you, Guru Maharaj. And Prabhuji, so Guru Maharaj was like, I love Krishna Bandhus, I love Krishna Bandhus. And devotees were so happy. And at that time, I was like, I love Krishna Bandhus. It could be a general term for you, because in Krishna Bandhus there are more than 3,000 devotees. Trust me, I love Krishna Bandhus can sound very general, but if you would have been there in that Kalyan Mandapam hall, between if you would have been a part of those 500 devotees in Kalyan Mandapam hall, then you would have realized what that I love Krishna Bandhus from the mouth of Guru Maharaj actually meant for us. When he said I love Krishna Bandhus, it was like Guru Maharaj is telling to everyone personally, I love you Nidhi, I love you Diya, I love you Shravya. It was like feeling so personal. And at that time, I you know what my thought was like, this is the best I love you proposal I have ever got in my life. This is the best I love you I have heard in my entire life. All those Bollywood drama, you know it's all in vain. But when Guru Maharaj said, I love Krishna Bandhus, I was like, my Guru Maharaj loves me. My Guru Maharaj loves you. My Guru Maharaj loves Shravya. My Guru Maharaj loves Diya Mataji. Why? Because I am a part of Krishna Bandhu. And because I am a part of Krishna Bandhus, when Guru Maharaj is saying, I love Krishna Bandhus, he's actually telling to each and everyone that I love you, I love you. And also, Guru Maharaj was so pleased when he saw us, all the Matajis in yellow sari and all the yellow sari and dresses, and all the Prabhujis were in white dhoti and kurta. Guru Maharaj said that it's actually looking like Vaikuntha. Can you imagine? Like Guru Maharaj, such an exalted devotee, after looking at us, like we fallen souls, like हमारा कोई ठिकाना नहीं है. He's looking at us and he's telling us it looks like Vaikuntha. All the Matajis in beautiful yellow dresses, they look like Lakshmi. Guru Maharaj actually said that we are looking like the goddess of fortune. Can you imagine? Like Guru Maharaj is so humble. He's actually saying this. So it was so wonderful. It was so wonderful. Guru Maharaj was so pleased with us. Guru Maharaj was like, I am so happy to see all of you here. Guru Maharaj was also like very happy, after seeing that so many devotees have come from so far places, especially from northeastern states. It's very far actually, northeastern states, and Maharashtra is actually very down. So Guru Maharaj was like, I'm so happy to see you all, and Guru Maharaj also blessed us. I hope and I pray that you bring more number of devotees in the next yatra, and you keep doing this, because gatherings like this, like yatras like Sangam Yatra, actually gives all of us a chance to grow in our spiritual life, to associate. And the best thing about association is, I do not exactly remember where I read this, but I read this. There will come a day when maybe you would not be able to chant. There will come a day when you won't be able to hear, when you won't be able to read some books. But even though if you're unable to chant, read, or hear, if you have devotee association, you have everything. Trust me, if you have a devotee friend, if you have a good devotee association, you're still not lost. Your bhakti life is still not lost. So actually, that is the importance of association. So I will actually pray to every one of you present here, and like to preach others, like to preach your friends also. Ki, tell your friends, maybe if your friends are non-devotees, if they are not even from, okay, if they're not even from Krishna Bandhus, tell them, come here to witness the Sangam, the unity of heart. Association matters a lot, in life, when actually there are times when we are so much in stress, anxiety, depression, so much down. But association is something, if you have a good association, they can pick you up, from the very hellish condition of life, and they will place you into such a blissful condition of life. So that is what association is. And this association you can get through Sangam. And that too, it's just a 3 days yatra, and it's in Govardhan. Govardhan is so beautiful. Govardhan is so full. Govardhan, trust me, I have been to Govardhan 4 times. I have done Govardhan Parikrama 4 times, and every time I go to Govardhan, my heart never leaves Govardhan. I still, you know, I I beg Shri Shri Radha Shyam Sundar and Krishna Balram, please call me in Govardhan. And there's a very beautiful verse in Govardhan Ashtakam. It's like, even though I may not be capable, even though maybe I am the most sinless, but, oh Lord Sachinandan, you have given me this Govardhan. So even if you desire it or not, please give me residence in Govardhan. Even if I do not deserve a residence in Govardhan, but I will pray to you, Sachinandan, please grant me residence in the foothills of Govardhan. Govardhan is that exalted place. So this Sangam 2025 is giving all of us a very good chance to actually come together, to unite in Govardhan. And Govardhan is the best of the servants, best of the servants. And also, I heard a lecture recently in Radha Gopinath in Mumbai. So I think it was His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj who was saying, like, what does the pastime of Govardhan Leela actually signifies? So it was like Krishna is holding Govardhan in his its index finger, right? Krishna is holding Govardhan in this index finger. Krishna is like, it's such a huge Govardhan, and Govardhan is going through so much pain. Like current matlab Indra Dev is showering, constant rain, torrents of rain, hailstorms, everything, thundering, shower, and still Govardhan is actually means Govard little finger. Yes, yes, I think it's little finger. I don't know whether it's index finger. So on this index finger, Krishna was lifting the Govardhan, and Govardhan is suffering all the pain. But why did Govardhan suffer all that pain? Why? Did we ever had this question? Because Govardhan, Giriraj Maharaj, he saw all the devotees around Krishna. He saw, just look, like he, that, it's raining continuously, and Giriraj is seeing it as the best moment, like the wonderful moment when actually all the Brajvasis are together. Like sometimes Krishna was with gopis, sometimes Krishna was with his cowherd boys. So Krishna was not able to give time to all the devotees. When Krishna used to go with cowherd boys for pasturing cows, gopis were like, when Krishna will come, he's there. Are when he will come? And when Krishna was with gopis, covered boys were like, Arey, when Krishna will come, when we will play with him. But actually, the Govardhan Leela gave everyone, every Brajvasi to come together, to come together under one shelter, big Giriraj, big Govardhan, and to have that moment with Krishna. And it was like everyone, who was present under the Giriraj, they felt ki Krishna is looking at me. So Radhanath Swami Maharaj told that whenever you hear about whenever you see the picture of Govardhan pastime, you should see it as that Govardhan suffered all this pain for the pleasure of all the devotees. Govardhan suffered all this pain because all the Brajvasis were getting actually so much pleasure when they were together with Krishna under Giriraj Maharaj. And that's why Giriraj Maharaj suffered all those pain. So again, in this pastime, we can see, we can hear, like, and we can conclude it's all about association. So just imagine if you all come together, from all the parts of world under the foothill of Govardhan. It would be so beautiful. It would be so pleasing to Giriraj Maharaj. Giriraj Maharaj would be so pleased, and Giriraj Maharaj would bless us all with so much immense devotion for Sri Radha, for Sri Radha Madhav, for Sri Radha Shyam Sundar and Krishna Balram. So I will pray to all of you that please come together, and then maybe in 2026, one of you can share the same realizations like today I am sitting here. Maybe in the next year, any one of you can sit here and talk about the realization of Sangam 2025 in Govardhan Hill. By this, I will end. And thank you so much. And I'm really sorry if I said something wrong. Please excuse me. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. I cannot hear anything. I don't know if someone, Shravya Mataji, I cannot hear you. I don't know why.